Okay. Now we are ready. We should go from here. Yeah, so am I visible to you?
Yes, ma'am, you are visual.
Okay. So yeah, hello Durgesh, how are you?
I am fine, ma'am. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great, thanks too. So may I know about yourself?
Yes, sir. Ma'am, my name is Durgesh, and I am connecting with you from Uttar Pradesh, Devariya. And if I talk about my educational background, then I
Mm,
recently completed my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur. And if I talk about my hobby, I love to play chess and listening to music. That all about me.
good to know that. So do you know about me also?
No, ma'am, I don't know about you. So can you please introduce yourself?
Some sound, sometimes sound is coming from your background. Okay, now it's so yeah. As you know, my name is Neha, and I'm connecting UP, city of Greater Noida. I'm married. I'm blessed with two kids, and I'm a also. And if you my qualification, so I have graduation in BSc honors, and apart from running my YouTube channel, that is both based on spoken English. That is yeah, that's all about me. So tell me something about tell me something about your English journey. When did you start and how is going on? Which kind of method do you use for level up in your English?
I think I started about 1 year ago, but I was not consistent. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I am consistent. I think about 1 month, and my journey is going good right now. And I usually do this type of conversation with a random person on Skype application. And apart from that, I usually watch some English speeches on YouTube and some English podcast. That,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Okay, then for a daily basis, what do you do for this language?
For
How
now, on daily basis,
how much time particularly? How much time do you give on daily basis?
right now I do not spend too much time to learn English. But now
Mhm.
I usually do a one or two conversation in a day and watch some English speeches on YouTube.
Okay, okay, that's the fine. Yeah, because it's a very important to like if you are doing this kind of activity for learning this language, then you can enhance your communication skill as well as possible, as just possible so that's the very important. So yeah,
Yes.
so do you have any topic for discussion?
Right now there is no any topic in my mind. So if you suggest, then
Okay, so do you like to nowadays Diwali? Do you celebrate Diwali? How did you
yes,
celebrate?
uh, I think I usually do not use crackers nowadays because I am not a kid, and I usually lighten the candle and diya, uh, just like
Mm, but I am yesterday. I I have seen like who is not a kids like adult is also using like a big crackers suddenly I seen like that how person has wasting their money and as well as our environment is also pollution increase a lot. So nowadays, not like any wasting money, kids, adult are also doing same kind of things.
yes, I have also seen some people are wasting their money, and I think mm, we cannot say that they are wasting their money. I think they have their own choice if they want to use crackers.
Have a one choice, you can say also like they have a one choice because only one day like every people get this kind of
Yes, yes,
opportunity. After 1 year, this day will become like in every day you
yes,
can
yes,
talk next week, like Monday, Tuesday, every week will become. But if you talk about Diwali, then after year, you have to wait for a 1 year, then you can get a chance to using, like you can celebrate this kind of. So that is also good, I think so. But no, really, like you have to, use with a discipline, because I have seen, especially in societies, not society, out of like any kids especially are using crackers and throwing here and there. So in that time I feel really very scared, I think so. Maybe some person will be injured and all, so that's a very risky. So parents would be instruct this kind of thing. So you have to carefully you have to use, but very carefully.
yes, yes. And I think this is also some political agenda, and because everybody say that don't use firecrackers and on Diwali, and they don't care about the other day. Because if you've seen that in in marriage party, the people are using a lot of.
Also, as well as political, any state like win the, any suppose BJP and any politics party will win the, an election will win, so then that day will also they use so much crackers, right? But they are
Yes, yes.
not use this much of na in Diwali, most of the people they want to use like crackers, they burst the crackers. That's the reason.
And also they said that due to crackers, a lot of uh, you can say poisonous gas released that that affect the harmful in bad way, that
Hmm.
affect the environment in bad way. And they also use big cars and motorbike, and even they don't care about that, because uh, by burning petrol and diesel, there are also a lot of poisonous gas released in our environment. So why only targeted Diwali festival, not reduce the using of petrol and diesel?
Okay, I want to know one thing. If you'll get a chance to, somebody is going to give permission to you, have to take a decision a single one day, then how can you handle all the situation? Especially I'm talking about environment nowadays. Pollution is increasing day by day. Then as a politician, how can you handle? If any MLA and all in single state, you have leaders of that state and city, then how can you handle all the publics, to all the publics?
Are you asking for Diwali festival or I mean public transport?
Public transport, and how to handle all the things, not I'm talking particular Diwali, because every day before Diwali has here also, especially NCR, and also pollution is increasing day by day. That time people were not using so much cracker, then how pollution is increasing day by day. So that's the thing I want to know, that how can you stop this kind of things.
I think the pollution is not increases only by only one day. I mean, in the day of Diwali, I think the pollution is the pollution is increasing by using a lot of vehicles and transport in our society. So I think we try to implement some rules and regulation in our society that decrease the number of individual. I mean, uh, to implement any type of rule that decrease the number of individual vehicle. What I can say, for example,
Odd
if
and,
I, for
odd and
example,
even.
no, no, I think I'm not talking about odd and even rules, but for example, if somebody want to go from their home to office, then they don't require to use their own private vehicle. They need to go in bus and taxi instead of using their private vehicle like cars and scooters and motorcycle. So I think in this way we can decrease the number of using individual vehicle.
Hmm. Yeah, because single person is like going anywhere, and then in that one car, then single person is so. But nowadays also that thing is required because it's safety purpose also. Like now, like everyone feel not secure, and if you are going to use any train and all the things, then that time maybe you feel like train and personal cab also. Then that time you are going to book that anything, then like it's take a lot of time. So that's the reason people wants to prefer like use like personal vehicles.
But I
They
think
feel that
there.
comfortable.
But I think the using of their personal vehicle, it is not a solution of the saving their time, because they can also waste their time on traffic. So if the individual not using their personal vehicle, then I think the traffic will also reduces.
Yeah, there are several reasons to like increasing pollution. Like nowadays so many societies like builders are making like so many society, and in those type of area like like you can say so much dust every time. Like they are continuously going on construction work, and on that place before 5 years, and you can say more than that, like so much greenery area, and people started cutting to those like greenery area. So that's the also reason to like increasing like like pollution is people are think now let's control like pollution and all, but it's not in my hand. But every people will be like aware to I have to put some tree in a, like if I suppose you have a birthday, and that day it's like you have taken some resolution, I have to put some one tree, and every person everybody will take this kind of resolution, then our environment will be good and neat and clean. So this is I
Yes,
think, yeah. And now I have seen like everywhere, I'm talking about Diwali, everywhere like the people are made so much dirty. They don't have I think so mind and all. I don't know what say. They very lazy person, they able to think like that what is the good and what is the not good, but they'll do same mistake. And I don't know, yeah, suppose you are a children, then I can understand you are a children, but adult is also doing same mistake. They will not able to think like what is the wrong and what is the good. Especially Diwali, they'll feel like they're mad. I'm going to do crackers everywhere. Today morning I went to like in the park, and everywhere look like so too dirty and too messy. So I think like that this is not good.
and I think firecrackers and the vehicles and other public transport, this is not the only source of destroying our environment. I think there are big companies. They are also responsible for destroying our environment,
Yes,
because
children areas they are increasing a lots of lost like waste material, and like
yes, yes,
our river nowadays also like so many rivers, like people are throwing like so much dirty things in the river. And that's the reason also. So that's why I'm telling you there are so many reasons to like that's why our environment is day by day pollute, like increasing day by day.
yes, ma'am. Do you know about Acharya Prasan?
Sorry.
Acharya Prasan.
No, I don't know who is he.
I think you should listen him, because he is the person who is talking about our climate change. Like environment, and mm, they are trying. He is trying to educate people to save our environment and climate. And
Hmm.
he told about the real reason behind it. What is the
Hmm.
main reason to which uh, what is the source of mm, what you can say, which are destroying our environment and climate.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will highly recommend you to
See, when summer will be a start, then like so much like you can feel the summer like day by day temperature at that time, like is you can say so much as scorchy weather, you can say on when summer will be
yes,
a
yes,
start. once we like winter will be start, I'm talking about northern part of India, like it's quite difficult to tolerate, especially in January, like January month will be a start, so it's quite difficult to go outside. And rainy season, like rain also before the weather, like you can when winter will come, then you can see rain will, like happening. So before, like so that is called, I think so, climate change. Before, on the time, everything is happening before time, and it's not happen on the time.
Yes, yes, you are right.
Okay, okay, Durgesh, so let's wind up this session because now time is running out. So nice talking to
Okay,
you.
thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Bye bye.